So she's leaving the life she's come to know. She's going back to find what's left of her world. The world she left behind not so long ago. She's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. Lee Majors, I don't know if y'all know, is a $6 million man. Lee Majors and I had become friends playing flag football, and I called up to Lee's house one day, and Farrah Fawcett answered the phone. She had just begun to date Lee, and she had just moved to LA from Texas. So she answered the phone, and we were talking, and she just mentioned that she was packing her clothes to take the midnight plane to Houston to visit her folks. And that just stayed with me, you know, and I got off the phone, and I just started writing this little song. It took me about 30 to 45 minutes, and I thought it was really a good song.
And she's leaving on the midnight plane to Houston.
Look, you run into trouble up there, you can't walk away from it. Now get back in that capsule and we'll run it again.
Going back to a simpler place and time.
I used Lee and Farrah visually as I was writing it. And I was just thinking about a girl who comes to LA, which is what Farrah had just done. She had just moved to LA and finds that it's more of a struggle, which was not her story. She became very successful. But at this point, she hadn't had any success. And so I just conjured this little story up about a girl coming to LA and then finds it too hard and then moves back home. And the guy that she had fallen in love with her goes back with her. Simple little story.
She kept dreaming that someday she'd be a star.
How are you?
But she found out
I'm fine.
the dreams don't always come true.
We got a call from Cissy Houston. She was Whitney Houston's mother. And because her name was Cissy Houston, they didn't want Midnight Plane to Houston. You know, they just felt that would look a little weird. So they cut it, and Cissy Houston had a nice little record of it. It was a mid-chart R&B record in Billboard.
He's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia.
When Gladys heard that the title got changed to Midnight Train to Georgia, that's what she wanted to sing. She felt it was more of an R&B thing, and they were from Atlanta. So it made perfect sense for them to go ahead and sing Midnight Train to Georgia.
So he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
Leaving on the midnight train.
Yeah. Ooh, y'all. Said he's going back to find ooh, a simpler place and time.
The simplicity of that story and the commitment of a person saying, hey, I don't want to live without you. Wherever you go, I'm going.
I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine.
They took it to a level I never dreamed of. I was amazed at something that I wrote real simple turned into that record. So I was very proud of that, and I never dreamed that it would have the lifespan that it's had.